crap. I'm a tier 1 streamer. One sec, guys. We'll casually fix this. There we go. Don't worry. Don't worry. The intros get worse and worse every time. You right? Just wait. Now we wait. Just pretend like you're not seeing anything. All right. I didn't add everyone. I added here this time. I'm a good kid, I swear. You right? Yeah. See, I added here. That's what I thought. Can't play me like a fool. I ain't no fool. You're right. Let me pause this. Let me pause this too. Oh, I got my thing playing in the background. All right, what is going on, everyone? It's your boy Rockerman, and we are back at it again for another BCL stream. Today we've got Orion. Oh, dude, just as I'm starting, dude. What's up? Is that Hunter right there?
Maybe.
What's going on, dude? I was just doing the intro. You just rudely interrupted me with your loud mic. It wasn't. It wasn't actually that loud. But it's okay. Anyways, yeah, today we got Orion versus Limitless. We've got, as you can kind of tell by the top, we got these cool new overlays on the top. We got the actual colors there. So we got Limitless in the yellow here, and then we've got Orion in the green. So you guys can check that out there. That's pretty cool. But yeah, how you doing today, Hunter?
I'm doing pretty good. I mean, this is gonna be the second best comp of the day, of course.
Of course, dude. Yeah, he's referring to Distortion versus Final Spark later tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Should be streamed, so be on the lookout for that.
100% a plug.
Yeah, 100%. He's just throwing it out there. You guys got. Oh, dude, See, this is what happens, dude. When I don't freaking mess with my preps, I start getting messages. I probably got some comms open too.
Come on now.
I should have been more ready.
I see it was an HV8. Was it a drop by one team or?
Yeah, Limitless.
Like. Okay.
Limitless dropped to 8v8 here, so yeah, we do have 8v8, so only one Zerk, one Archer here. Oh, dude, Trainer is taking some shots over there.
One Archer, two Zerks.
Yeah, one Archer, two Zerks.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit limited here. I mean, we'll see. I'd expect both teams to probably run two Zerks here on ice. Yeah, we strike to ice. The weird thing that we have going on today, though, is that the EU server is down, so that's very unfortunate. There's only one EU game going on though. So what we've done here is all the rounds are going to be played on US, but Limitless has gotten the final strike, so they got to pick the map for the first one here. Or well, they got the final strike here for the first round. So they strike to ice here, and the next round they will also get the final strike here on US. And then if we get to a third round, it'll be a coin flip to decide who will get the final strike. So Orion's got server advantage. Limitless does have the map though.
Yeah, I mean, it should be a good game. If I'm not mistaken, Limitless won the last one, and Orion took a round off them, so it was 2-1 in favor of Limitless. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, wait, I'm trying to think. You can check results.
I'm pretty sure it was 2-1 in favor of Limitless last time.
You're right, now I gotta pull it up.
Nah.
Now I gotta pull it up. Oh, Limitless 2-1 NWA. That's what happened. That was a 2-1. And then
Are you sure?
Limitless tier modified. They might have played before that though. But
yeah. I'll check real quick. You go back to watching the game.
These two teams have definitely played before. I'm pretty sure they have at least. They've definitely played before, and we got another rematch here. So should be interesting to see what we got going on here. Orion's kind of been a little bit under the radar here, kind of making a couple moves there. I believe they took. I think they might have took a round off of, who was it? Was it NWA?
Goat Gang.
Goat Gang? Oh, it was Goat Gang.
It was 2-1 in favor of Goat Gang. Orion did take a round off them. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So maybe making a little bit comeback here is Orion taking a round off of Goat Gang, even though Goat Gang did get disbanded, but still, yeah. Goat Gang was a very solid team when they were in the league, so it's good for Orion. So that could be a little bit of maybe a morale booster. And Limitless is obviously coming off their 2-1 win versus NWA, so they got to be feeling a little bit confident here. Going to this one.
Big here for this one Archer because that's all they can run. Both teams have to do work here. Both Archers are going to have to delay. I wouldn't be surprised if one of these teams didn't go mid. I wouldn't be surprised if Limitless just completely passed, just because if there are any people that are specifically lagging. I mean, they might not want to risk anything. On the other hand, it could play into their favor. They might take a little less knockback because of that ping delay. So we'll see. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, definitely so. we got about 1 minute here now. Looking at gear wise, we see Rosie's got half, and we see Apparel's over here with half on Orion's side. So possibly the two Zerks here stacking half. We'll have to see how the rest of them stack. I think we also wait. Oh wait, I think I just saw someone else with a chest plate. Yeah, looks like oh no, Boom Trap Protocol is also going half here, and Allie Yikes has got some boots. So decent gear. Though. Looks like they're stacking half.
Yeah, on Limitless' side, we got 2 3/4 and a chest plate. Humans and Joyful, the two with 3/4, presumably Zerk, as both of them are pillaring up. Yunyi with a chest plate, presumably Brawler.
Trainer's gonna pillar up here. I think it looks like.
He's gonna try to get those shots. Yeah, he's got to be very careful here.
Yeah, this is very risky because he's got to have a. Looks like he's kind of starting to build. Maybe he's only going up halfway.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's a little bit smarter because you will not die from fall, unless you're considerably low. So yeah, not a bad strategy. He'll get a better angle here. Be able to hit some easier shots.
Looks like Bot Bunny's also gone half here. So decent gear on Limitless' side.
Yeah, that'll be 5 halves for Orion.
The one thing I don't like about Trainer's position here is kind of how his shots are gonna have to be made. It looks like he's kind of trying to get a better angle here, but like you got this whole pillar kind of in the way here for him to take shots. It looks like he's kind of trying to build it out though. I didn't get to make predictions. Maybe I should say my predictions, or I'll make them really quick. I think I'm gonna go. Oh, dude, I think I'm gonna go. I kind of want to go upset here. I kind of want to go 2-1 Orion on the upset. I'm
gonna pick map by map here. Right now, I think Orion definitely has the upper hand here. Limitless might play for mid, and Orion doesn't look like they are unless they're just gonna extend straight out, which it does look like they're going to. Yeah. But they outgear by quite a bit. I'm sure they got 2 of the 3/4 on there, and they got one more hat. Actually, Aortic got a chest plate. It's a bit more even of gear.
Yeah, they're swimming, but they're gonna make it.
But they are extending over here, and they're getting quite a few shots. Bot Bunny and Yunyi have both been swimming. Bot Bunny's stuck in the water.
Oh, they're gonna get out of there.
It looks like they're gonna get back. Yeah. So mid goes to limit. I still think Orion showing that their miners are capable of doing work on rotate. We'll see. Honestly, pretty even game so far. Maybe a slight advantage to Limitless just because they got mid, and Bows and Stu are a huge factor on this map, especially with only one archer. So.
Yeah, like
we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, now Limitless does have the choke point here of mid. Mid is obviously on ice is one of the most important aspects as a kind of a choke point wise. It looks like they got a lot of gear. You see, I mean, Limitless looks like they might want to. It looks like they're thinking about rotating here, but they've got mid is a good choke point because they can kind of keep Orion either at their island or or they can take the rotate. Looks like that's what they're gonna try to do is take Orion's rotate here. Maybe you see Joyful over here. So Orion's kind of in a tough position here because the bridges aren't fully extended out here, so they can't really go anywhere quite yet unless they extend it themselves. Looks like Limitless is gonna kind of take the rotate here. Looks like you see them already mining down here, so I think they're gonna take this one here. Orion on the other hand is all up on the wall, thinking about maybe
they're gonna rotate long ways. It looks like, and that's the smartest thing to do.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like they all got to go together here. Yeah, they're definitely going to rotate all the way around here. Maybe go through mid, actually. They're walking, trying to use the timer. As we've seen done by Nitro here. Walking to drain the timer. Boom Trap is wasting his blocks for no reason other than to build somewhat of a bridge, I guess. Yeah, looks like they're going to try to get to this rotate here. Yeah, and Limitless has already got the wall up there, already ready. I think there was still someone that was missing a helmet. I think No Cards. Did he get a helmet on? I think No Cards was missing. Yeah, he did get a helmet on. He was missing a helmet before. Looks like they're good. So they got full gear on everyone here. Starting to get this wall up here. Limitless did rotate first, so Orion will have the timer advantage. Actually, maybe not. Orion did wall up at their own island. The timer advantage could be a little bit interesting. That's always a different aspect to it because Orion kind of stayed there at their own island. Their timer does start if they start walling up at their own island. So it could be close here, depending.
Yeah, it just depends on how the host / refs time it. So.
So we'll see. That's a little bit up for debate on when they started it exactly. But it's up to their discretion. So we'll just have to wait and see. They should be relatively close though because I think both teams took about the same time, kind of to rotate. Maybe a little bit of advantage to Orion here, I would say.
I agree.
We'll see. Dude, Edwin, what's up, buddy?
Hey guys, we lost our game.
Dude.
Nice.
You trying to get in here to commentate this one with us? Alright.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can.
Am I allowed to join?
Yeah.
No.
I'll see if I can get you.
You have to commentate from out of the lobby.
Yeah. You have to commentate.
I was the latest
seeing as though the
commentator,
both
sure,
teams
so-
are pretty strong.
I think so.
I like the diamonds.
You can definitely see.
Wait,
the
is there
wall.
stream?
Yeah, I'm streaming
Yeah.
right now, buddy.
Streams up.
He's a little bit slower. He's a little bit slower here, guys.
I'm new to this.
He's
Oh
new.
shit, I see it.
It's like one of those things. We got the rookie coming in here to commentate. We gotta show him the ropes. Show him the ropes.
Alright. Okay, Austin, let me stream it. End your stream.
What the heck? No, the stream's already up, buddy. You don't
Oh.
even have the overlays, so. I've actually,
Yeah.
I've actually,
Yeah, I don't have the
like,
overlays.
Have you seen these tier 1 overlays? Like, look at this. Shout out to Duck for those overlays. Like, just
Duck,
just
yeah,
look at
Duck
this.
puts in work. Shout out to Duck.
Dude, Duck
Yeah.
does put in work out here. Like,
Yeah.
like
Gotta give him credit. Is he considered the media lead?
yeah,
Is that what he is?
Him and
Yeah.
Courtney are like the media.
Yeah.
leads. But,
Is it Emo-1?
no,
Credit to both of them.
Not Emo.
Who's hosting?
It's
Warrior
Nate's
Dash One.
hosting. We got all the distortion
Oh.
bias. Here.
Tell Nate to whitelist me.
Hunter's got you, I'm sure.
Oh, Hunter.
All right. It looks like I don't know what Joyful's really doing right here. They got a staircase here. I think he's trying to scout gear actually, possibly.
Yeah, it's kind of a tall wall. And there's absolutely nobody up on the surface.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, just kidding. I'm looking at the wrong side. Yeah, everybody's on the surface for Orion, and it looks like they're relatively geared. Everybody that's on surface has a diamond piece, so that's reassuring.
Yeah, it looks like they're stacking all half, which is not a bad idea here. It just depends on different teams stacking. If you have a couple, like on Limitless's end, it looks like they're going for more of kind of a carry type of stacking, where you see Joyful stack 3/4, we see Human stack 3/4. So a couple people to kind of carry in a team fight have more of like an even sort of team fight kind of idea here. Have everyone go half. Everyone kind of takes an even amount of damage here. They're all kind of
Alright, I don't mean to sound dumb, but which team is who? What color?
Yellow is Limitless. Orion is green.
Okay, got it.
Okay, yeah, and a little bit concerning, not concerning, but I thought it looks like they're they're getting new helmets now, but a little odd that the Zergs didn't transfer helmets for Limitless a little bit earlier to Brawlers because Zerg still had them. But it looks like they're evening gear out now. They're gonna put helmets on everybody before they stack the next set of people, presumably miners.
Yeah, it looks like Black Rose Rachel here. Miner is already half as well, though. They've got Limitless has got really good gear. They've got, I think they've got 4 3/4 and a half, which is really good here. 8v8.
Oh,
It looks like-
8v8? Oh, it's 8v8.
8v8. Yeah. So.
On Orion side, it looks like they have started stacking people helmets, presumably Brawlers.
Okay, we see
It looks like
Rosie's
it
in
looks
here,
like-
helping with gravel, maybe.
Apparel's has a helmet as well. So,
Oh,
and if I'm not mistaken, I believe he's Brawler. I wouldn't be
there we see the
too surprised. I wouldn't be too
Oh.
surprised if Limitless tried to drain here because they definitely have gear at this point.
Oh,
It's a really close timer.
It's a good, yeah. It's 10 seconds. So I don't know. That's kind of what we thought, I guess.
Yeah.
I would have thought it
Not too
would have been switched a little bit, but they're relatively even here on timers. So whoever pushes first here is gonna be able to use that timer to their advantage, definitely here. So we will see. I'm not really sure. Looks like I don't know what this is. No Card's kind of dug this out here. Not really sure what the idea is here. A little bit of rough terrain here.
Oh, it looks like Limitless may push soon. They just dug a hole in their
yeah.
wall.
Yeah, Limitless does have a hole. Yeah, they do have a lot of gear, so yeah, wouldn't surprise me if they decide to make this push. Looks like who's that? Meatful over
Still
there.
someone down.
Meatful has a chest plate now, so miners are.
Kodiak is still down for Orion, so I don't think they're going to push until he's up.
Yeah, Limitless
So-
did dig this hole
Or-
through.
Oh wait, no, sorry, again, wrong team.
Yeah.
But it still doesn't look like everybody's up for their side. Aortic is still down, so yeah, they will not push until he comes up.
Trainer's grinding out some dirt here, trying to get some blocks. not a bad idea. I mean, it's kind
Is
of.
he the only full iron?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like it. Not a bad idea here. He's kind of even out the ground here, just in case of some sort of team fight. They can easily group up here if Limitless kind of wants to play
For
defensive.
Orion though, we're hyping up Limitless's gear, but I don't see any iron armor on
Yeah, they've all.
Orion's side.
They've all,
Everybody
Oh,
has
shit.
diamond.
Yeah, they all have some diamond pieces
Okay.
here at least. So it's
And
just
they're beefing up that wall. They know.
So they're distributing more.
they're just yeah. I think they're.
Yeah, I would actually.
Oh,
Okay,
I
I
would
see.
say Orion out gears here.
Yeah.
You got,
Limitless
let's
just
see.
made helmets on
1, 2,
everybody.
1, 2, 3,
Or most people.
4, 3, 4, 2 halves, and a 3 hat. No, is it, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 2 halves, and a chest plate on Orion's side. Yeah, I think they definitely
I
don't
will.
care. I think Orion
It's
definitely don't care.
close. Trainer not having any armor, it does hurt them a little bit, gear wise. But if he uses his archer well, because I can only presume that he's archer,
Yeah, definitely is.
he'll be useful in the team fight.
Yeah, definitely. He's got to find that, you know, that kind of balance there to use his bow in the team fight. Especially if you're full iron, you have to be really productive with your bow there. You have to be able to use it well, because if they get into a melee fight, he's not going to be that useful. He's going to be one of the ones that's probably going to pop first because he's full iron.
You see Orion making a hole to the right, maybe possibly trying to pause their timer, and it looks like
Oh yeah.
possibly Ali just trying to block up every entrance. Really play the defensive game.
Limitless setting up for a push. They're putting like walls around the ice.
It looks like, I feel like Ali wants to go rotate for those mushrooms, but she's got to be careful, because I
Yeah.
feel like Limitless is one team to pounce on that. To pounce on something like that. If they see that like Ali goes there, I feel like they're gonna take those 2 Zerks and immediately go after her. So
Yeah, I'm not sure what Ali's doing here, unless the team's trying to rotate.
I think they definitely are. Yeah, it looks like they are. They're gonna try to rotate here.
Yep, there you go.
Try to use the timer.
And there goes Limitless as well.
Pause the
Limitless is
timer.
right off. They're
Yeah.
probably gonna take the wall.
Oh, Boomtrap's got to get out of there though. He's gotta be
Ooh,
careful.
that was close. He's gonna get out.
Oh shoot, yeah.
They're getting kind of pelted. Ali's trying to eat hits.
Yeah, they're gonna have to start running now. They realize they can't really just keep walking this. Well, Limitless follow. That's the
They're
real
going to
question.
pause timers, I believe.
We're having the.
Yeah, Limitless is rotating straight after him, and they're gonna get the wall advantage. Orion will.
Gotta be careful.
Okay, it looks like Limitless is going. Okay, they stopped.
This is not a good position for Limitless.
Yeah.
They
They
want
don't
to.
have
It looks
to-
like they want to push here.
This is a really tough situation. I'm not sure. Does Orion have an archer?
I don't know. Actually, no, they definitely do. I saw no cards shooting earlier.
Yeah, they did.
Okay,
they
yeah,
did.
no
and
cards,
And they're running
yeah, no-
double apple.
Yeah.
They can easily projectile spam this.
Yeah, definitely. No cards. Yeah, no cards can hold them back here with archery. I mean, they definitely have the gear. I feel like for Limitless, I feel like you'd want to stack trainer here, like at least a chest plate if you could. But I mean, I guess that's kind of up to their decision. Orion's got 1 minute now.
Orion still has the timer disadvantage even after the rotates.
Oh, I think
We
trainer,
should be seeing Limitless's timer sometime soon.
Trainer's AFK.
Oh.
There's something here. I think that's kind of why. Oh wait, he's
Yeah,
back
there
now. He's back. Maybe he froze. Oh, he was at
Limitless is
277 ping.
slowly moving up.
Like
This might get into a situation where it goes into both non-stop, and if it goes into both non-stop, even though Limitless does have a slight timer advantage here,
Looks like they're gonna make the push.
it's gonna be tough for them.
Yeah, now Orion's nonstop is definitely gonna come first here.
Yeah.
They've got to see if they can get trainer there. Orion wasn't really prepared there. They could have picked off trainer if they were a little bit coordinated on the top there to have their archer and maybe apples that they have kind of go for him. But trainer's gonna make it safely under there, and Limitless is gonna make the push. I'll be curious to see if they wait this out until we hit to Orion's nonstop and then rotate back. Oh, there's Orion's
Yep, there you go.
nonstop.
Orion's
Will
three
they-
non-stop.
Will they rotate back, or are they gonna keep pushing though? That's the real question.
I mean, I think you gotta keep pushing. You gotta dip it non-stop, or you gotta keep your timer alive a little bit more, because they're not too far behind, and this is still considered aggro. They've blocked up the back, so there is no going over for them. Which, I mean, personally, I don't like. If they go over, you get the crits. You can hit them straight into the water.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's everybody's preference. Orion is pretty grouped. I give them credit here.
I not like this terrain that they've kind of got going on here. I'd like to see them even
I
this out a little
agree.
bit more. They're kind of stuck in a hole here. Looks like someone's here. Looks like Apparel's is trying to get someone to come through and bop them. He's just been waiting there, waiting to see if they come through.
Limitless's non-stop has just started. That's interesting. I guess what they were doing was not
Wait, is this
considered
not-
aggro.
Yeah, they must not have been playing that aggressive there. Must have been waiting a little bit. Looks like still Apparel's is trying to bop someone here.
They have like a minute on them.
So yeah, I mean, Limitless still has the advantage here because they have that slight non-stop timer advantage. I'm pretty sure just because of that, Limitless is going to win the game
Those teams
because
have applers.
when it gets late game, the timer has a very, very large effect and can very much dictate the game.
I saw Ali and Amuli there with the apples. Looks like Orion's trying to dig through here a little bit. They're not. There's a couple people on top of the wall, so I really want to see them group. Looks like they're trying to make the push through here.
They have lower. I'll definitely give that to them, but nothing else much is going for them. Possibly a rotate back.
I think
They're playing for crits here.
I can want the crits.
see them jumping a little bit, so.
Yeah, they're kind of jumping. They want the crits here. Someone's definitely calling out that they want to get the crits here. So obviously, yeah, if there's a 2-block here and you jump and hit them, you get better crits than if you were to just to stay on the ground and try to get them because you can jump a little bit faster.
Looks like they're trying to push in. Orion.
I don't know.
Orion's trying to. Yeah, Orion's
trying to go.
They're trying to take advantage of this lower ground that they have.
Yeah, I think Limitless is just kind of waiting for them to come back. Oh, they kind of.
Oh, someone broke the ice.
They replaced it. Limitless might try to get out of here now.
Yep, they broke out back. They're probably going to use that non-stop to their advantage. And that, unless Limitless misplays this.
Yeah.
Unless Limitless,
Limitless is just
misplays this. I'm pretty sure they're gonna take an easy win right here.
Yeah, Limitless just keeps backing up a little by little here. I don't really know what
this is kind of smart.
They're trying to use the atmosphere. I think they're. Oh wait, there's trainers on top. I was about to say.
Okay, he gets out. I don't know what he was doing.
There's a couple people from Orion that aren't in the fight there. Looks like Perils is back.
They're all there now.
That could have been a good counter push by Limitless there.
All right, it's gonna be a straight team fight. Either team. If it's a straight team fight right here, either team can take it.
Orion's got to
play aggressive.
Orion's
pushing soon.
Orion
should be pushing.
They've got to go through here. They've got to play aggressive, otherwise they're going to start to get
good apples.
Limitless is kind of backing up. I don't know how much I like that from Limitless.
I mean, I don't think Limitless wants to take a team fight here.
I think they've taken more damage.
I believe they're out geared. Yeah. They want to play the timer because Orion's dug themselves a little bit of a hole with that timer. Limitless has to make a decision here. They either have to rotate or if they have to take the fight. And
wait, Trainer won. I see what's going on.
Trainers split a little bit.
Trainers, yeah, they're good.
A couple people are swimming there. They're gonna counter this. Oh, Boom Trap tries to go in. He's gonna get stuck. He's gotta be careful not to get spammed. A couple people from Orion are in the water.
Yeah.
A lot of Limitless people are low. Trainer's still not in the fight, but
I think Limitless is winning. Limitless looks like they're winning this fight. They're a little more grouped, but other people are coming in.
No cards are gonna drop. Backwards, Rachel goes down.
77.
7-7. Hallie goes down.
Okay. This is really
6-4.
close. Oh, no.
Limitless looks like they're taking this one.
Limitless took this. That was.
Yeah, Perils goes down as well.
That was devastating by Orion.
Okay.
They did not take advantage. They had a lot of people.
They could have had that
fight.
Yeah, 2 people were swimming.
Yeah, it looks like a Mooley last one left.
That's
That's
bad communication.
Apple spamming humans, okay.
That's bad communications from the shot caller of Orion because their team was insanely split on the last push. They had quite a few people from Limitless swimming in the water.
Okay.
Just bad execution, but GG to Limitless.
Yeah, am I allowed to say GG?
Yeah, you're allowed to say GG.
Okay.
Alright, so Limitless is going to take round 1. Here, we can talk about it in a little bit. I'm going to go do map striking here for round
What's, oh, yeah, map striking.
Map striking, yeah, I'm going to do map striking real quick. And then I shall return. Alright. Let's see, let me...
Dude, Bassett was literally swimming.
Okay, let me go
like imagine Michael Phelps, like, multiply that by 10.
I was like, rip. Limitless lost, and then Oliver and
we don't lose, dude. We don't lose.
Alright, here you go.
It's the strat. We just beat James. Like,
I'm going to toss the maps in here. Got the same striking as before. So, Orion, you guys get strike 2 first here.
Ray and Oahu.
oh my god.
Ray, Ray, and Oahu. Okay. Joyful.
1 sec. You gonna be the same as last time?
Alright, it's up to you. You guys get to strike 2 here.
Yeah. You don't know. Oh. Let Rain. You want Rain to do this? Rain, what should we strike?
Put in the Ryan and let me.
Are you lagging?
Alright, it's it's up to you guys. They striked Ray and Oahu, so you guys can strike 2 now.
Rain.
Vulcan Tiger.
All right.
So, yes.
Vulcan Taiga. All right, so we have Ice, Trop, and Ori. Ellie, you get to strike 1.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah. Ice, Trop, and Ori, you get to strike 1.
Yeah.
Okay, Ali, chill.
Double ice.
I say, do you want to play it safe or do you want to go risky, Ali?
I don't know.
Go risky, dude. Go risky.
No risk, no reward.
Exactly.
Wait.
Go for it.
Oh, on behalf of Orion BCL, we will be striking
God.
Oriental Kingdoms. Love you, sisters.
Tyrone,
Oh
don't.
my god.
Alright. We're down to Ice and Trop. Limitless, you guys need to strike 1 to play the
We're
other
striking tropical.
Told you, Ali.
one. So, we'll be playing
Back
Ice
to Ice,
again.
dude.
Good luck.
Alright, peace out.
Alright. Alright, I have returned here. One second, stream. Alright, we're back. And we did get double ice, as you guys heard in the map strike in there. Here, I'm trying to figure out.
Damn.
Alright, let me. Alright.
Hey, yo, shout out to Andres, Cyan, Coco Monster, CJ, and I think that's it.
He's shouting at everyone on stream, dude.
Yeah,
What a
they
legend.
told me to.
Rookies.
Am I allowed to do that? Wait, is this stream Christian? Can I curse? No, I can't curse.
No,
right?
no cursing on stream. This is
Okay.
PG. Oh yeah, I haven't been looking at. No, I just turned the sound off for a second. Sorry. It's back up now. Here, wait. Let me see what's going on in chat here. I didn't get to ask for you guys predictions because we started so quickly. But yeah, we're going to double ice here. We saw in the last round. Yeah, what would you, Edwin? What did you see from the last round that kind of helped Limitless win the game in your opinion? What'd you see from Limitless in the last round that kind of won them the game?
What'd I do?
No.
Oh, did I say?
I said,
yeah.
what did you see from Limitless that you think won them the game on ice last round?
Their players are really good. I don't know. Their team fight was much better, even though they took a lot of damage beforehand. Their team fight was more stuck together. Only Trainer was away, but Trainer still used his bow really well from super far away. And then the Appler on Orion split up and went to the side to take a one-on-one, and the Appler should never just take a one-on-one because he could have maybe turned around the team fight. So, yeah, that was a bad team fight from Orion.
Hunter, did you see anything a little bit different there that kind of changed the game?
They, like Edwin said, they utilized Trainer well enough that they could afford to stack those extra people with those helmets in the team fight, so they wouldn't pop as quickly. Sure, they swam in the water a little bit, but I mean, just that little bit of extra gear could have possibly pushed them over the edge.
Definitely so. I think that main thing is Orion had a chance there. There was about, I think it was 2 Limitless people swimming in the water.
Yeah, they were swimming.
Yeah, there was two of them swimming in the water, and then Orion countered, and looked like Boom Trap jumped in the water after them, and then that was probably not the best idea. Could have stayed on the ice there, or just taken the team fight and kind of take the damage out there. Orion just split a little bit too much for my liking. That's what I kind of realized from that fight there. But.
Yeah, it looked like they got a little too anxious. They saw that those people were swimming, and they kind of single file lined right through a little gap, through a little wall that was made. And since Limitless was still for the most part grouped, they just kind of got picked off one by one.
Definitely. Yeah, it was really risky by Limitless. They kind of waited. They waited a long time before they decided what they were going to do, and they didn't really have anywhere to rotate. And that's why you saw two of them swimming in the water there, because they had a little bit of a kind of just a barricade in their way there. They tried to go around the outside, and then almost cost them there. But you know, they were able to turn it back around there, and you know, take that round pretty handily there. I think they had about 6 left or so. A couple people had 2 kills, so.
From the way that the game went round 1, I think this can still go either way. It's going to depend on pre-bridge mining. I'm going to give the edge to Limitless, A, because they won, and B, because they still do go mid, and Orion did not contest mid. I believe Orion ran a Zerk, which, I mean, could give them kit advantage. But still, for the long game that they played, those extra bows from mid are definitely going to matter with a 1-archer game, so that's possibly 3 to 4 projectiles, or arrow projectiles over 1. So.
Yeah, I think it'll definitely be interesting to see the differences in play styles as we have the same map as round number 1, to see how much kind of, you know, changes up, to see if Orion can fix their couple mistakes, and if Limitless, you know, they can fix a couple of their mistakes as well, kind of clamp down on what happened there, because it was pretty close to even there. There's a couple of mistakes that we touched on there that really cost kind of both teams in their own.
Orion's got some surface diamonds already, which is very ideal in the cave. And if we hop over to Limitless's side,
oh shoot! This cave has no diamonds, only coal. Oh wait, no, wrong side. I went to the wrong cave. No one was there.
Yep. So surface diamonds for Orion, nothing for Limitless. Haven't checked F5. Most likely they'll be F5s.
Wait, is that actually Rainmaker, or is that just like?
Yes, that's Rainmaker.
Dang, he's on Limitless.
Yes.
Orion is on Limitless now. But yeah, I think they might be getting him in there for the shot calling abilities. Yeah, we have known Rain to be shot caller for Sharpness 5. Moved over here to Limitless after Sharp 5 disbanded, so might help out a little bit here. Could go a little bit better on the coordination side, so maybe a little bit more of experienced shot caller could help Limitless here. Maybe that's what they're going for.
Who's Limitless's shot caller?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe Joyful, but I mean,
very well could be Trainer Red. Trainer called a lot for Paradox. He was one of their callers, along with Aflo, I believe. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, Brendan. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I knew Aflo used to shot call for Paradox. I'm pretty sure Trainer did as well. I'm sure Brendan will correct us on that.
Yeah, of course.
Sure he will. But yeah, we'll see. Looks like they throw him in there. Let's see. How about on Orion's side? Do you have any switch ups here? I think Heckled's in, Umbridge is in. Is Forum's team for the win in earlier? I don't remember.
No, I don't believe Forum's team was in. So they're kind of doing a roster swap here.
Yeah.
Quite a few new people.
Yeah.
On the side of Limitless, I'm pretty sure the only change was Rainmaker.
Rain for I don't know who they swapped.
Whoever Rain was in.
Yeah. So swapping Rain in there, so it's a little bit different. So Limitless kind of sticking with what they have. Orion realizing that they need to switch it up a little bit here. That's what they've gone for. So see if kind of a different lineup could help them out here. So already see early a couple of the changes made by both teams.
Yeah, if both teams mine as well as they did pre-bridges as they did last time, it's gonna be just as good of a game as last time, if not better, because they're gonna be able to clean up their mistakes and still have the gear to have an even team fight.
Yeah, definitely. Cause yeah, I'm pretty sure it was very close to even gear. Orion probably just outgeared a little bit there. It was the end there.
Yeah, at the beginning, the pre-bridge mining was 5 halves against 2 3/4, a half, and 2 chest plates. So I'm pretty sure it favors Orion a little bit. But yeah, that's still very, very good money for Iceland's.
I mean,
even though there's only 8 players.
Do you think Orion swapped out some of their miners though? Because they swapped out a good. It looks like I'm pretty sure 3 people here. One of them likely a miner we saw. Ali was Apple. I remember Amuli was in last game. They were Apple. Last one left, so they were swapped out. And we saw no cards as Archer before, so I don't know. And I don't think Apparels would be minors. So I'm pretty sure they swapped out at least one, maybe two minors there, possibly. Possibly could have swapped out two minors, which could be interesting to see here for this one. Of course,
yeah.
Of course, we're all just speculating here.
Of course.
On what they're.
Well, you're speculating.
I'm speculating. You guys know exactly what's going on.
Yeah, we know what's going on.
They've got the inside information. I just get to speculate here. Don't want to give away too much. I just get to make predictions, and you guys can tell me. You know, like, oh yeah, maybe. Just like could be.
I don't know. I don't want ghosts unless it was last round.
No ghost zone. Yeah, you don't let no ghost in here, dude. That's how you get the big blacklist.
Oh.
Just kidding. But
what if you're? Oh, is it actually?
Well, it could be, depending. I mean,
okay.
I think there's warning points for ghosts.
What if you're a rookie and you didn't know what you're doing?
No,
you'll be fine, dude.
You'll be fine. On stream, it's alright. The ghosting is a totally different thing as opposed to like streaming. So a little bit different. But yeah, I guess I didn't really get to ask you guys' predictions in chat. What are you guys thinking here? Obviously, we saw round number 1 there, going to Limitless. I know Hunter, you kind of touched on it a little bit. Edwin, what are you thinking here for round number 2? You think we're gonna have a 2-0 Limitless, or are we gonna head to round 3 here?
I think it's gonna be 2-0 Limitless. They got Rainmaker.
Wow, quality analyzing there, dude.
And I mean, their team fight looks better.
It's solid, dude. It's solid prediction.
I think so, dude. I think so. Gotta talk to the Rainmaker. I mean, shot caller could definitely help.
I think we're gonna need a post game interview regardless.
With the Rainmaker?
Of course.
Can I get an autograph?
Maybe. Dude.
I'm a little nervous to ask. I don't know. I'm a little nervous.
Big fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been watching him since his Paradox days.
His Paradox days? I don't think Rain was ever on. You know.
Oh. Then I was watching him since his Sharpness 5 days.
Close one. Yeah, he's always been on Sharpness 5.
He's tried. He tried. You know what?
He tried. 1-1, a few 1-1s, a few 2-0s.
I don't know. I want to stick. I want to go.
Rockets in 6. That's a good one.
Rockets in 6. Nah, dude. Bucks in 6. That's where it's at.
No.
Just kidding. Blazers all the way, right, Hunter?
Of course.
God damn. Of course.
What you doing tonight? Oh, am I not allowed to read my text?
No. 4 minutes ago, few people starting to come up for Limitless' side. Still looks like... Actually, no, there's a few people on Orion's side starting to come up as well. Hopefully, at least Orion can mine well, just to make it somewhat of an even game. Because if Orion mines well, either we'll go into map 3, or it'll be a very close fight in this map. 3-0 limit, good call.
Good call. Yeah, it looks like trainers once again on the surface probably playing Archer.
Looks like Limit is walling up so they can't get shot. Probably a decent idea, and honestly, Orion should be probably doing that right now, just because they did not pillar last time. They want to get those walls up early, but it doesn't look like they're gonna prioritize
I like how Limitless does this huge furnace wall. We should do that. Because Orion has like, I mean, they have separate furnaces, but like their furnace wall. Last game there was like 20.
Yeah.
Limit does separate furnaces.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
They did get a pretty good wall up here. I mean, Yunni worked on this one.
It's a very good wall. Shout out to Yunni.
Good job, Yunni. We're proud of you.
Absolutely amazing.
Way to put in that work there, kid.
The political party would like it. Wait,
looks like
very good F5 mining from Limitless, by the way. I just want to point that out. They got all parts of the island.
Oh yeah, they missed a couple veins though here.
I see a couple.
I didn't see this last side.
Black Rose Rachel.
They missed a couple.
I'm pretty sure she just scanned in these diamonds right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you check the backside of the island, it's got shredded through.
Black Rose Rachel just saw those diamonds there. They were about to go to the surface and they realized that these diamonds were here. Good thing, because look at the 3 vein. Now they're gonna die.
So far 1/2 for Orion. I hop over to Limitless. They don't have anybody with diamond yet. Diamond pieces. Yunyi looks to be they're full iron, so they're running very similar. Well, I don't believe Yunyi was Zerk last time. They weren't one of the people that went to mid.
It was Humans and Joyful Zerk last time.
Humans and Joyful.
Probably gonna see the same thing here, I'd expect.
Yeah,
that.
both of those people still playing the game, so I would not expect them to change much up.
Yeah.
Those were the two that went Zerk. Yeah, Humans went 3/4.
I mean, in all
Joyful
honesty,
also 3/4.
In all honesty, I'm pretty sure Limitless probably just swapped out Miner for a Miner, tossed Rain in there as Miner, and then
Yeah.
kind of dealt with it.
I don't know who else left, but
Yeah, I don't remember exactly who was all playing, but I'm pretty sure that's what they decided to do there. So
Hey, did one of you two see if Orion had any F5 diamonds?
I didn't really.
for what?
They probably
Orion.
got some. I didn't.
Because
really check.
there's none around, so they either did extremely good or they just didn't have much.
I mean, you can see on Orion's side, toward the back, there's quite a bit of F5 money done, just like Limitless.
Yeah.
It's just nobody really worries about the front part by the looks of it, because there's really no poke holes anywhere. There wasn't any F5 diamonds in the front for Orion, and for Limitless there was.
It looks like once again we're seeing. Limitless is pillaring up there.
Oh,
Trainer's gonna try to pull up as well, but Orion's going half here. We see Umbridge's Archer this time, so
Umbridge is the Archer, yeah.
So maybe a little bit of a switch up here for definitely a big switch up here. They have note cards.
Trainer's going a bit higher than last time as well.
Oh, will you get shot off there? Oh, that was a little bit close there.
Ooh, good thing Trainers are not deep.
Get that wall up there. Yeah, we're down to 30 seconds here, so I think Orion
Yeah.
still needs to get some gear.
If you look at Orion, they once again have
Is that
five
They have
halves.
5 halves. They have 5 halves.
Nice,
Yeah,
not
that's
bad.
pretty
Yep,
good.
exactly the
That's
same
pretty
gear as last time.
Mhm.
If you go over to the other side, it looks like basically the
Oh,
same
wait,
gear for
yeah,
Limitless
the
as
same
last
gear.
time. 2 3/4, 2 halves, and a chest plate.
Yeah, I think it's exactly the same. So exactly the same gear. Maybe even Orion switching up the miners didn't really change much. So I mean, that's not bad either way though.
So is Orion not going to mid?
I think they're gonna try to build on the bottom here, but unless that Archer can do some work on those Zerks, Orion's not gonna be able to take mid again on the bottom. There's just no way if these Zerks sleep in the water. Umbridge is gonna have to land some shots here.
Okay, they're bridging, but
A little bit short.
Yeah, they're about to jump.
They jumped back to the island.
Humans messed up a little bit.
Okay, yeah, Joyful's mid.
Yeah, there's nobody that's gonna contest Joyful.
Okay, yeah, no one can win.
Looks like
Yeah, Trainer Red's doing extremely well keeping them off of mid. So
They can't even move.
even though Joyful was the only one that got mid, doesn't really matter in the end game.
See if Umbridge can possibly shoot some of these people. Looks like they're gonna try to speed bridge. Oh, Yunnies gets knocked onto the bridge. Nice. That's just kind of good about having that second bridge there. He just got knocked right onto it. Looks like Yunnies gonna be able to pretty much make it all the way over the island here.
Yep, pretty clean from Limitless.
So yeah, unlike last time, we see Limitless just immediately rotate instead of taking mid here. So Orion will probably be able to rotate a little bit quicker here. They just gonna have to.
Okay, Orion's still trying to bridge to mid. I don't know if they're trying to go for the Zergs. I don't know if they're done.
Yeah, it looks like Yunya's gonna probably go try to steal mushrooms here, which pretty good strat.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Nope, they backed off.
Thought about it. Possibly gonna try to check to see if there's some service.
He would have made it first, but if they push him, he's dead.
Gotta be careful there.
Actually,
he's still thinking about it, but they're
He's-
not.
yeah.
They're not a Zerk, so.
He's
gotta be really
contemplating
careful.
it.
Someone gets shot in the water there. Forum's team. They're gonna be able to get out of there.
Okay, he's going for it.
It looks like he's going to be able to get him.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna
no,
make.
he's
Yeah.
gonna pinch them instead. Up there you
I
go.
like how the Zergs are pressuring them
He's
along
going.
with Trainer.
Okay, he's going
Orion
up
can't
grab
make
the mushrooms here.
any change.
As Orion's not
Okay.
able to rotate, but he's got to be careful here. It looks like they're gonna go try to protect him. He's got to be
Yeah,
very careful.
he's got back up. He's good. He's good.
Yeah, Orion's
Did he
not
go? He got all of them but 1, 2. They
Okay,
left
then-
one stew in the cave.
Orion rotating to the rotate island again.
Yeah, left a couple
Yeah, they
mushrooms.
lost all the stews.
And a little bit of the panic there. Still a couple mushrooms though, but
One of each. They should be fine though.
not what they.
They got mostly what they wanted. You're getting walls up now. Orion probably going to play exactly like they just did last game. They're not outgeared, but they're losing the bow battle. You saw both Zerks had bows in mid, so that's already 2 more projectiles down. They got their Limitless stole Orion's stew, so they're also kind of at a disadvantage there. I do believe their timer will probably be a little bit higher though, because Limitless did rotate right away.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely should be because Limitless rotated right away. Orion couldn't rotate. It's not like they were walling up like defending. They were just kind of waiting for the bridge to go before they could rotate. So Orion should definitely have the timer advantage here. over Limitless. Yeah, that's definitely going to be kind of detrimental to their game. I think that all the soups were taken from their cave, and they didn't get mid at all. So Orion's definitely going to be lower on the soup count, and obviously lower on the bow count as well, because we saw the 2 Zerks with the bows there. So
I mean, if Orion mines like they did last time, it's probably going to be a pretty even game.
Looks like they're already digging out a hole right there. I'm not sure. Is that might be
maybe they're attempting a timer stall.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll see, dude.
Maybe. Yeah, looks like they got.
Maybe they're just trying to.
Ready to push.
This could be a little bit of a mind game here. Wouldn't be surprised if they're just trying to bait Limitless up.
Yeah.
Try to prevent their miners from mining.
Because normally when you see a hole like
this,
this,
it doesn't look like anybody cares. Maybe humans does.
They got a good majority on surface.
And yeah, looks like miners are gonna go back down, or at least have scans close to surface. So
yeah, you see, Ali's building up a couple of walls here, which
looks like Limitless has very good gear. Only 2 people without diamond armor. Everybody else with at least a chest plate. If you go over to Orion's side, they got 1. Depending on Kodiak's gear, they've got 2 full irons as well. So probably little edge of gear to Limitless just because they do stack people with helmets. You see 4 helmets already on. Presumably there's some brawlers, possibly applers, if they did so run.
Oh shoot! I unplugged my headset.
Nice. I also think that Limitless's miners came up already, whereas I don't think Orion's miners have come up for the first time. I think we saw Limitless's miners kind of come up quickly there at the beginning, which could help them stack a little bit. So I think once you see Orion's miners come up, the gear should even out a little bit more.
Yeah, I think Trainer's the only person without diamond armor right now on Limitless. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, depending on their miners that they have down, but it looks like most of them are here at the surface. There's only one more person down. Right here, whoever this is.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like they all have at least some piece of diamond gear except for Trainer there. Dude, we got the shout out on the wall. We got the high.
Nice.
Dude, high in chat for Limitless, guys. There we go. That's how you do it right there.
You think the other team will speak back?
They're trying to get screen time.
Yeah,
it'd be kind of rude if they don't.
Yeah, they gotta get this. They gotta get the screen time here. I think so, definitely.
You think Orion will say hi back?
Doubt it.
I don't know.
That's kind of rude.
They're kind of just blocked up here. They got a pretty big wall here.
I like the apple strat.
I'm pretty sure Joyful's trying to
break
LA's
helmet.
strat.
The snowballs that they're throwing over.
It's not a bad idea. If they had a gold helmet there and you hit him with the snowballs, it does do damage to the armor, but it doesn't do any damage though, or knockback.
Oh, does it actually?
Yeah, it does. It does damage the armor.
Oh, I see what they're trying to do.
Snowballs do.
It's really strategic. They're trying to break the diamond armor. So the miners have to mine again. Wait, yeah, dude, they're changing their high. It says HD.
HD? They're shouting you out, Hunter. They got you with the shout out here, the HD.
Unless they're trying to do high pixel.
It's XD. They changed it to X.
Oh, I see what they're doing.
Rip, dude. Ah, dude, we thought it was for you, but I guess not. I mean,
damn.
It's just
this is I just want to stress the fact that this wall for Orion it looks tall.
Really diverse.
This is useless. This wall is not going to hold anything back.
And it's diverse.
No. Yeah, it's the wall is huge, but yeah, it's still 1 block thick here.
I'm assuming they're planning on pushing first.
Right as they
I don't know.
Limitless at 5 minutes, so Orion's still.
Okay,
Orion's
really
at 5
close.
minutes. So
it's
yeah,
like 10 seconds. Or not
Orion's timer is barely ahead of.
Yeah, it's like 5 seconds.
Like, that I don't think that should. I think there should be a little more in favor of Orion, but you know what? It's all in determination of the hosts. I'm not dying.
Yeah. Oh, looks like we finally got some armor on Trainer Red here. He's got a chest plate. So if that's a sign of things.
If you look at Umbridge has half. So.
That's a sign of something. I mean, as compared to last time for Limitless. Finally,
yeah,
Orion wasn't actually. I mean, what's it called? Trainer wasn't actually in the team fight last game. He was kind of just bowing from the side, but he was hitting nice shots.
Yeah. It just comes down to depending on the map here. archery can be more or less useful depending on the gear. So like on a map like Array, archers in like a team fight later aren't gonna be doing that much unless they're using their sword. Like with arrows to like 3/4 or full diamond is not gonna do hardly any damage. So.
Oh, Limitless is running around the map, going to their other wall maybe.
Oh yeah, looks like they are rotating
Not too
here.
sure. I don't know what they're doing. But Limitless is a little bit undergeared, slightly. Not
Limitless
so much.
is probably just trying to catch their timer up.
Okay, yeah.
I kind of would have liked, if Limitless is going to end up making this push here, I would like them to push the other wall. I get the timer push, but I mean, we saw this other wall.
I would prefer to push this opposite wall, because this opposite wall actually looks better than the other one. But it doesn't
The
look
other
like
one's
they're,
really
gonna be,
diverse.
they're not going to be able to do anything
Looks like
here.
Orion's getting some good spam. If they can counter this, if they could do some good damage
Two
here, possibly counter.
apples on Orion. The Orion's very hesitant, which I don't
Trainer's
like.
not even in this fight here. He is way back.
Yeah.
This is not a bad idea to counter push. Your Trainer's way out
Yeah.
there. Once
Trainer
again-
was away last time too, but I mean,
Once again,
if he
like,
hits those shots,
I think missed opportunity for Orion. They definitely could have.
Yeah.
They definitely could have went over there if they stick a little bit to the left side. Not.
yeah,
don't
they're
get
digging
knocked
out the
off.
ground, trying to get the low
One
ground.
thing about Orion right now is because they didn't make that push, they're basically going to be playing defensive until Limitless either makes the push in or backs up, in which Orion is going to be at a disadvantage. They have to make a counter push or it's basically over.
Definitely. See, Trainer's still just kind of waiting back here. I think Trainer really is
Yeah.
focusing on getting these bow shots in here as he normally does here. But that's also an opportunity for a team like Orion here to possibly counter. Looks like we see Apparel's just trying to break out the wall there on the side. Trainer's taking some shots at him. He's got to be careful not to get spleefed here.
He's hitting them good.
You gotta get out of there. Orion is countering though. Maybe they realize that Trainer is not in this fight
Digging
here.
through.
It's going to be tough for them to do anything here, though. Unfortunately.
I feel like that Limitless will just keep backing up until they get back to Trainer, or where they can use Trainer more to their advantage here. Looks like Trainer's made his way up here.
Both sides are getting really good projectiles on each
This
other.
looks very similar to the last game, though.
Yeah.
Looks like Apparel's is trying to go through.
I don't like what Limitless is doing right.
They're fighting. They're
looks
going
like,
in.
looks like Limitless is coming in now.
Limitless is
I
going
don't.
in.
I think Orion is going to win this
Ooh,
fight.
Orion may have to have it.
Orion's
yeah.
kind of backing up here.
Yeah, Orion is going to win this fight.
Orion's
They're
gonna-
red first.
Wait,
Ellie-
maybe not.
Ellie
Maybe
goes
not.
down.
Yeah, that's
Instead of
just
85,
that's
74
an
now. Yundi goes down though.
Actually,
6
they could do this, but I don't think they are.
Yeah, that should
Yeah. Alright, that's
Last
game.
one.
Orion was in position to win that game.
Yeah, I don't mean
Their projectiles were far outweighing Orion. Instead of just keeping those projectiles on, they just kind of took the team fight, and it would be good. But Limitless is a better team fighting team. If they kept pushing it back, they could have kept crits. So
I think that Orion got really pushed back there. Kind of when the team fight happened, Limitless came in with just like so much like kind of force. They were all really grouped there to that left side. They kind of pushed Orion right out of the kind of fight, not able to get crits there in the center there, and it kind of cost them there in that team fight there at the end. But oh well, it's still very well played by Limitless. They played that one.
Oh,
They
it looks
played-
like Rain called.
Rain, best caller NA, dude. Artie's got it. Got it going here.
I told you, Rain's the difference.
I'm just gonna point out Limitless is EU. So
The team fight was more split on Limitless, but they still won.
Yeah, it was a lot better. It was a lot better that second round. A little bit more grouped there for Limitless, which definitely helped them there. And Orion is just kind of. I died by a Rainmaker. Oh no.
Yeah, you're bad.
yikes.
Ellie died to Rain, guys. The memes are coming, guys. We've
You
got
think
it.
so
We got it right
retired?
there. Get your memes out. Get your memes out, guys. But yeah, looks like we're waiting. Waiting on any.
As of right now, GG's to Limit. GG's to Orion as well. They played extremely well.
Yeah.
The 2-0 doesn't give it justice. Orion, give credit to their miners. Their miners did extremely well as they outgeared both games. But also give Limitless some credit. They team fought better both rounds.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I just kind of want to go look at this. So just based off of this game here, we gotta wait on any screen shares. But if we look at kind of the standings here, this will move Limitless up to 5 here. So
Was Orion 5th? What?
Yeah, Orion is 5th at the
Oh,
moment
okay.
before this. So now Limitless will move up to 5. Orion will move down to 6. Both these teams are still still not going to be in position to get the first round bye. As most of you guys know, top 12. It looks like Lobby unfrozen. So Limitless is going to take this one 2-0. So officially moving up to 5 in the rankings there. Orion will drop down to 6. But yeah, both these teams unfortunately not able to make it in a top 4 that get a bye. Well, for first round because of top 12. That's normally how it'll work for top 12, which will be coming out soon, probably tomorrow. If you guys are, I know everyone's excited about playoffs here. Excited about how it's all gonna work out, who's gonna play who, that sort of stuff. So just stay tuned on that. We got a couple more games to finalize. We got obviously we got the big game later today. Final Spark Distortion, 8 p.m. That one will definitely be streamed.
I'm streaming.
Right. You're playing.
In game.
Buddy. You're playing.
And yeah.
Is Patrick streaming?
Or
commentating?
I think Strategy might be streaming. I'm not sure exactly. We'll see. We'll see who's gonna get it. I know at least someone's gonna take it. Strategy said he could, but we'll see what's going on with that. And then there's also we got Apex versus Liftoff later tonight, and Ethylene versus Royalty. Not sure if those will get streamed just because of.
I believe it's 7:30, 8, and 8.
Yeah, 7:30, 8, and 8.
All 3 comp times.
Okay,
so, yeah.
Shine wants you to interview him.
A little unfortunate.
Interview Shine? He didn't even play. Should we get? Oh, dude, Rain's gone. I was gonna grab him.
Gotta get that post-game interview.
Rest in peace.
We're just gonna have Deathly Silence interviewing Shine.
No, dude, apparently he found a mic. Apparently he did find a mic.
Yeah, I went to. I asked him to. He wanted me to test his quality. I added him to test quality, and look, dude.
It looks like.
Yo, Austin, you have to teach me how to set everything up after.
Dude, you're right. Yeah, we'll see.
I didn't actually set anything up.
Yeah, I'll help you out a little bit later.
Okay.
But all right, I think that'll do it for us though. Congrats to Limitless taking this one 2-0, taking rank number 5 now. Yeah, so stay tuned for that Final Spark Distortion stream to decide who will end the regular season as #1 in a league. So.
Is this the last comp game of the season?
Yeah, Final Spark vs Distortion, last comp game of the season as well.
Yeah,
end off with a bang for the regular season here.
Yeah.
So, yes,
Nice.
Definitely stay tuned for that. That'll be a lot of fun. I'm sure it'll be a good game that you guys will enjoy. But that'll do it for us. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll talk to you guys later.